Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. How you doing? It's nice to be here once again. If you're just joining this channel for the first time, you're very much welcome and you're in the right place. Welcome. My name is Ayamide, practically known as Golden Girl. So yes, today we're gonna be raising the dead today. All the dead are gonna rise up. Today we'll be talking about ghosting. Yes, ghosting. What is ghosting? Before I even define ghosting, I'd like to say that ghosting does not apply only to romantic relationships. It can apply to friendships, it can apply to every other relationships in your life. As far as you are actually dealing with people, it involves two people. So yeah, ghosting is not only limited to romantic relationship. You can actually ghost on your friends. I feel like that's a more painful heartbreak than romantic relationships. Yeah, depending on the closeness of you and your friends. What is ghosting? Ghosting is when you just go dead on people. You block them everywhere without any prior conversation. You guys didn't fight, you guys didn't argue on anything. You just woke up one day and just decided, I'm gonna be dead. That is ghosting. And most times, maybe you had an issue with a friend. Instead of talking about it, you just ghost on them. Or in romantic relationships, probably something happened or you're scared of something and you're like, oh, this next phase, I'm not ready for it. Then you just ghost. Just go dead. That's what ghosting is. And today, all your deads are gonna rise. Amen. The main reason, the root cause of why people ghost is because of fear. And that's not fair because it affects the other party. Sometimes they just feel like, oh, this person, we've not been talking, we've not been texting, this person has been avoiding me. Okay, let me try to call this person, let me try to reach out on social media and realize that they've been blocked. They start asking questions in their mind. It's just normal. Did I do something? Did something happen? Did something come up and he doesn't want to talk about it or she doesn't want to talk about it? What actually went wrong? Most times the other person actually cares about you and wants to know if you're fine, if you are alright. And look, behold, they see you on a fateful day, a beautiful day, in fact, and you're just living your life like nothing happens. Worse, they see you and you just pass, just like that, like nothing happened, no conversation, nothing. That's cruel. That's not good. That is wrong. That is every shade of wrong because they just can't place it. They'll keep thinking, what went wrong? Did I say something? Did I do something? That's traumatizing. Yes, you're traumatizing somebody's child. You're traumatizing somebody's child because of your fear. Because most times it's really not about the person that was ghosted, it's about the ghoster. But how do you want to convince them of that? Because it's natural to think that, did I do something? Did something happen? What went wrong? The person will be so agitated and just thinking, spiraling in fact, and you are the cause of that. You are the cause. And you in your head, you're like, should probably just move on. You probably just move on. Just like that. That is not good. That's not good enough. For reasons why people ghost. I'll also touch on how all ye ghosters are gonna raise from the dead the right way. Yeah, please, the right way in capital letter. Because Tell me why you're coming to my DM after about 6 months of ghosting, after I've eaten and all of that. 6 months, you'll not be like, hi, stranger. Hi, it's been a minute. You are Titan as well. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're going to do that, better stay dead, please. Don't come and disturb us. Let's know you're dead. So, yes. Number one reason why people ghost is because they're trying to avoid tough conversations. This one, trying to avoid tough conversations. This won't get you anywhere because generally in life, you do the hard things. Most of the successful people, they are just doing the things people do not want to do because they are tough, because they're hard. It can't help anybody. So they goes because they are scared of tough conversations. They don't know how the conversation is going to turn out. They don't know if it's going to turn out good. They don't know if it's going to turn out bad. They don't want to lose the friendship or the relationship because they're going to be talking about their inadequacies, which is very uncomfortable. They don't know how the other person is going to take it. Yeah. But you can't just go like that. That's why you have the conversation so you would know. Tough conversations should not be avoided. They should be hard because they'll do you more good than just ghosting. Nah. Then if you ghost, you ruin the relationship for life. At least if you have the conversation, you spoke to the person, it could turn out bad actually. It actually could turn out bad. It could turn out bad because the person will feel odd. So then why did you start? For example, let's say you're with somebody, not you're not yet with the person, but you guys are talking stage, talking and all of that. And this person just tells you that I'm really sorry if I led you on. I don't think I'm ready for committed relationship. I actually thought I was ready, but due to certain things I've seen, I don't think I'm ready. The person could be angry, which is understandable, but at least you told the person. You can just give the person some time to, process things and all. Then they'll come around later. Actually, they would. But if you avoid the conversation, I don't want to see you in my life anymore. At all. That's actually it. So it's better you have those tough conversations. With time, the person will get over it than letting the person think that they are the problem when it's you that have your issues that you're dealing with and you don't want to talk about it and you just go there. Think about it. You ruin that relationship for life. You better you have that tough conversation. What's the worst that could happen? Have that tough conversation. And from there you proceed. Ghosting is never the best idea. Face your fears, face your insecurities. Everybody's growing. It's not like the other person too is also perfect, but talk about it. Really, you really should talk about it. Also, I should add that if somebody tells you, I am not ready for a committed relationship because of this, listen to them. See, drag your ear like this and say, please, I would listen to them. Is that serious? I'm not even joking. Listen to them. What they've told you before, what is software. Please listen to them. If somebody tells you, oh, this friendship, I feel uncomfortable because you're putting in so much effort into the friendship and it's not that serious like that for me, things like that. Please listen to them. It's for your own good. You can't force any relationship. You cannot. So once they tell you the problem, you already know the things you're supposed to do because you can't be investing in a relationship and the other person is just doing the bare minimum and you're still there. And they've even mentioned it. They might not even talk to you maybe directly, just said it casually or something or playfully. Please listen to them. Except you want a project and not a partner or a friend. then you can go ahead. And you know it's you that caused it. I have nothing to say because you chose to do that. Number two, fear of confrontation. Some people are really scared of confrontation. They don't want to question this person. It's actually very uncomfortable, really. For example, now, let me give you a practical example. You are dating somebody, right? And somebody comes to meet you and tell you that, oh, this person you're dating, I think something's going on with this person and this other person. I'm not so sure. I just have to tell you those kind of things. Now, you do not want to confront your partner and you just decided to ghost. You just decided to go dead on this person. And maybe, life is funny. Not just say on Nollywood movies. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it's true. That's when the lady would now start getting busy because of work. The other man in question that they told you they are seeing your woman with is also at work. See this connecting like that. Before you take any action, confront her. Tell her that okay, I saw this, I saw this, I saw this, I saw this. Give her the benefit of the doubt. It might not actually be true. It might be a misunderstanding or something. Don't just ghost. Don't just ghost because what if you're wrong? What would you not do? What if it wasn't true? Confront her. I know you'd be odd because it's actually, most of the time it's actually you feel, you don't want to get so odd that it's better hear from the other person than hearing from that person. I understand. I get it. But it's not good enough. Try to confront the person. I heard this, I saw this. Is this true or is this not true? Talk about it. Instead of just being so hot, like you can't even bring yourself to confront this person. You just ghost. That's not good. The third reason why people ghost is because they're overwhelmed. These ones, they can't undo when they're overwhelmed. When bad situations come, when bad situations happen, they just take flight. They're overwhelmed. They can't deal with it. So they just go. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to have any solution. Anything that has to do with it makes them very uncomfortable. So they just shut it and shut you too because they feel bad that you're concerned about the situation, right? They feel bad about themselves because they are not happy, they are making you unhappy. The fact that they are bringing you into that particular situation, they feel bad about it, which is good, but they can't take it. So that's why they go poof. That's another reason why people ghost. Of course, life isn't rosy. A lot of things will happen, bad situations, but you should be able to handle it. That's even though you don't handle it so well, you learn that okay, I could do this better and all of that. That's part of growing. You don't just take flight at every slight inconvenience. Nah. When you're overwhelmed, try to find solution instead of just shutting it out. Because if you shut it out, it will still come back and bite you. So just deal with the situation now. What could go wrong? Even if anything goes wrong, you would be fine. Like really, you would actually be fine in the end. Okay, think about a particular situation that actually happened that you're so overwhelmed and you're like, oh, what am I going to do? And even better if you're a Christian because you have that confidence that you are not alone. Whatever happens, you're not alone, right? Because the Lord's Prayer, even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil. The writer is actually saying if you walk through the valley of shadow of death, it didn't say that it's going to evade or avoid that valley of shadow of death. It's actually going to walk through it, but it knows it's not alone and it's going to be fine and it'll come out unscarred. when you actually walk through the valley of shadow of death. So you would be fine. You would definitely be fine. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, just think about a situation or a time whereby something happened and you were just so worried, so bothered, and it looked like all of us lost. Everything was looking so bleak, like there's no way out. And in the end, with all your worrying and all of that, it didn't solve anything. But in the end, you were fine. So you would be fine. Yeah. The fourth reason is irresponsibility. Some people have just decided to not be responsible at all. They've decided that in this life that I have come on, I just want to be a bad person. Yes, some people are just irresponsible. That's some people's reason. Because I don't understand why I was on my own. I'm talking about romantic relationship this time around. Though. I don't understand why I was on my own. You came to meet me by yourself. Eh? You started a conversation, and those kind of people, oh God, they know how to start a conversation. They are very good with conversations. They are very, very good with conversations. Should I give you a cheat code? Some of them are writers. But I'm a writer, so I'm very good with conversation. But don't worry, I'm not a bad person. I mean, I don't think so. I'm not. So yeah, those people. I was just joking, no, please. Those people, they just decided that in this life, I just want to be a bad person. I was on my own. You came to meet me, right? We started talking. You greet me good morning, greet me good night. How was your day? We gist, we talk. Every night, I'll be sleeping by 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. rather, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. because of you. All of that. We do that straight for 3 weeks. And now you are telling me that it's just vibes on vibes. Brother, why? Take my key. Explain why. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Just explain. 3 weeks every day. That's almost a month. And now you're telling me that, oh, you're not interested in a relationship. So why were you not disturbing me? If it was friendship you wanted, you could have made that clear from the beginning. I would have known that, oh yes, we're friends, but like I like a friend, and that it won't be that complicated. But you led me on and change your ways. Change your ways. So when you see that it's getting serious and all of that, you just go dead on that girl. It's bad behavior. It's bad behavior. Change your ways. Change your ways. Bad behavior. It's not good. Kuda. Don't do that. I think the next video I actually talk about boundaries with the opposite sex, because sometimes too it happens unintentionally. Yeah, quite alright. Maybe because they didn't know better or something. But some ones are very intentional. If you want to spend time with somebody, if you are bored, have friends. That's because you're a bad person. That's why you don't have friends. That you are now doing what you're not supposed to do. Have friends, just with your friends, talk and all of that. Want to ease off stress, go out with your friends. That's what friends are for. Not playing with somebody's feelings. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yes, I also mentioned that okay, for example now, let's say I ghosted somebody, right? Because of some of the reasons I mentioned before, and I didn't even know better then, and I want to make amendments. How do I go about? It's actually very simple, but it's uncomfortable because that person has been very altered. Recommend a physical conversation. I recommend a physical conversation. You can actually go through a friend and tell the friend that, oh, I actually want to apologize to your friend. I did this. Then she'll say, okay, I want to talk to him. then you go to apologize first. This is what happened. I really have no excuse actually. Tell the person that you have no excuse and you're sorry and wouldn't like to end things on a bad note. Of course, things might not go as it was before. In fact, I don't even expect if it was me, I don't expect it to just go back to normal just like that. Mm-mm, not just like that, guys, because you'll be on probation. Yes, you'll be on probation. So, but at least you ended things on a good note, and that's actually all good. That's good. I don't like a situation whereby I meet somebody and I can't even say I to the person. I can't even say I need help and the person should help me. I don't like when I end things on bad note with people. But due to a lot of things, you guys have to be close and all of that. But be on good terms with all men. The Bible says, follow peace with all men. Now, to you that you're ghosted, I know you hurt you so much. I know you have to, go through some phases and healing process which would not be necessary. I'm really sorry you had to go through all of that. It's not your fault and it wasn't about you, right? So just because of the other person couldn't, face their fears. So it's really not about you. You could talk to your friends, have honest conversation, let them remind you that it's actually not about you. Maybe there are some things you could have handled better, right? Yeah, that's actually true. But then the fact that the person just decided to ghost you proves that the person does not even respect you enough to talk about it. Oh, you did this, you did this, you did that. It's really not about you. And I'm sorry that you were hurt, right? I'm really sorry about that. And also, I should also mention that if you have a friend and this friend has been telling you that this, I don't like it. I don't like when you do this with me. It doesn't sit well with me. These are my boundaries. And you still do that, claiming that's how we are in my house, so that's how we used to do in my house, so okay, quite alright. That's how you used to do in your house. And the person decided not to have anything to do with you anymore since you are too big to respect his or her boundaries. And the person decided to cut you off. That's different. That's not ghosting. That's the person putting you in your place by giving you boundaries. If you don't want to respect my boundaries, then I'm going to distance myself from you. And that's totally fine. That's totally okay. Yes, that's okay. But ghosting is when you don't even no prior conversation, no you were wrong, the person just decided to go. That's different. That's really different. And please let's respect people's boundaries as much as we can. Even if you're not used to it, right? You try. Let the person see that oh, this person is trying and this person might need some time to actually adjust. Right? Let's do well to respect people's boundaries. And if you are a ghoster, I've given you cheat codes by which you would be raised from the dead. Now it's left to you if you want to be raised or no. Face your fears. What's the worst that could happen, right? Don't leave the other person hanging. Before you think about yourself and all of that, think about how the other person is going to feel. Because you have a relationship with this person. What you do and what you do not do actually affects this person, right? So think about that before you just decide to go poof. Really think about that and review your decisions going forward, right? Review your decisions going forward. So yeah, I also mentioned that I'll be talking about boundaries with the opposite sex because sometimes it happens unintentionally, right? If you would be interested or you love me to talk about this, you can actually comment boundaries with the opposite sex. So I would know if I should do the video or not. Also, I have a community, I have a WhatsApp community. The name of the community is Living the Best Life. We have monthly meetings. So if you be interested, check for the link in my bio and join. You should actually be interested because we can talk about these things at length, topics like these at length, and other topics that's going to edify you and grow. And of course, you would have the opportunity to grow with young people like you together, ask questions, get help if you need anything at all. We are all about growth and development, living the best life and being the best people, the best version of ourselves. So do well to join. And if you enjoyed this video or it was beneficial to you, of course, I don't think it's a waste of your time. It's not. Do well to like, share, and comment. Tell me what you learned, any additions, maybe there are other reasons that people ghost that I didn't write or I didn't talk about rather. Do well to comment it, talk about it. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel. So that's all I have for you today. My name is Ayomide. I'm practically known as Golden Cube. Bye.